morning, CHS. I'm Trot.
And I'm Elijah.
And now it's time for CHS Today. National Honor Society seniors will meet before school from 8:10 to 8:25 on Friday. You will be picking up tassels.
The yard signs for 2024 graduates are now available for pickup in the front office. You may pick these up anytime as you leave for school for the day.
French 4 students, this is your first clue to find the secret location for your dinner in Blanc. Cloth-eyed, Queen of the Franks, knows at what time you have to gather below the effigy of the great Mediterranean warrior. See Mrs. Medina if you have questions.
French Honor Society juniors and sophomores have a meeting during SRE tomorrow in JA 201 to decide on the next date of the induction ceremony.
Are you interested in playing the first trading card game in the world? Today during SRE in W262, Mrs. Bomber's room, the Magic the Gathering Club will be meeting. Whether you are brand new to the game or a long-term player, come to the meeting to learn and play. Free cards, decks boxes, sleeves, and other gaming goodies are provided, thanks to the Magic Kids charity.
Library books and Chromebooks are due soon. Here is Mrs. Giesing with more information.
All right, so library books are due this week. So Friday is the 17th, and your library books need to be turned back in. If there's a reason that you want to check books out for the summer, that's okay, but you have to come back next week, beginning the 22nd, to be able to check them out for the summer. And speaking of the 22nd, that is the first day that Chromebooks can be returned. So Wednesday the 22nd, but once you turn it in, you can't ask for it back. So wait until you're done using it in all of your classes, and then you can bring your Chromebook and your stylus and your charger and your case up here. If you don't have something, then you will have to pay the cost. In addition, if it's broken, if the Chromebook screen is broken or the plastic rims are broken, there will be a cost associated with that, and you have to pay cash or check to do it. So we got a Chromebook to return? All right, let's see. We've got the charger, good. We've got the Chromebook in the case, screen looks good. And the stylus is here and not broken. All right, very good. I would have you sign a paper, and then you would be done. Thank you very much.
Thank you. In 1942, Lieutenant Ronald Reagan applies for reassignment to the Army Air Force, where he would eventually put his thespian background to use on World War II propaganda films. The transfer was approved on June 9th, 1942, and Reagan was given a job as public relations officer for the 1st Motion Picture Unit.
In national news for today, a 23-year-old hiker is missing in the Rocky Mountain National Park. A search is underway for a hiker in Colorado's Rocky Mountain National Park after he did not return from an attempt to summit Long's Peak on Sunday. In world news, a man was missing for 26 years. He was found held captive by his neighbor. The man, identified as Omar B., had vanished at the age of 19 during the Algerian Civil War in 1998, and his family assumed he had been kidnapped or killed. Now, aged 45, he was found amid haystacks only about 200 yards away. The alleged culprit, a 61-year-old doorman, was taken into custody after attempting to flee. The victim is receiving medical care. Lunch for tomorrow will be a classic hamburger with pepper jack cheese, green leaf lettuce, freshly chopped onions, and sliced tomatoes with a side of smiled potatoes. Other options include a crispy chicken patty sandwich or a crispy fish sandwich, both served with a side of tater tots.
It was pretty rainy yesterday. How long will it keep raining, Levi?
It's going to be pretty clear today. 5 p.m. it's going to be 65. This evening it's going to be 65. And around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning it's going to be quite chilly with 54 degrees. And on to the 3-day. Tomorrow you got a 30% chance of rain, a high of 78, low of 61. Friday, you got an 80% chance of lightning and rain and thunderstorms with a high of 71 and a low of 61. And then Saturday, it's nice. It's not going to be suns out, guns out. It's going to be raining with a high of 79 and a low of 62. Now, that's all for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Levi.
Now over to Marshall
With the sports.
Sports action for tonight will be tennis sectionals at home at 4. Here's their sectional good luck video. Other sports action for tonight is girls track sectionals at home at 6, varsity softball away against Rushville at 5, JV baseball away against Northeastern at 5:30, and JV softball away against Rushville at 5:30. Sports action for tomorrow will be boys golf away against Rising Sun at 5:30, girls tennis sectionals at home at 5:30, JV baseball away against Greensburg at 6, varsity baseball away against Greensburg at 6, boys track sectionals at home at 6, JV softball at home against New Pal at 6, and varsity softball at home against New Pal at 6. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Thank you, Marshall. Birthdays for today are Kylie Albright, Cadence Fry, Jacob Steele, and Brian Geis.
Birthdays for tomorrow, Carly Garrett, Megan Rao, and Alex Orr.
Happy birthday. I'm Trot.
I'm Elijah.
I'm Marshall.
And I'm Levi.
And that's all for CHS Today.
The dude had double head.